Hey y'all, am I going? I'm going. Welcome or welcome back to Misguided Intuition, where I could tell you better than I could tell me. We're back for another daily reading. Oh, Jackson, get it out. If you hear nothing but sheer shenanigans in the background, I do apologize. I have the littles in here. That would be Jackson and Gracie, because they're being way rambunctious out in the living room, and I don't want to hear it from anybody today about my dogs barking. So yeah, if my throat's a little off or if my voice is a little off today, I think I was like snoring because I didn't get to go to bed when I wanted to, and then I was like snoring, and when I woke up, you know, like the hangy ball thing in the back of your throat, like it was all swelled up and stuff when I woke up. So we're gonna do our best. I did start my day with some ginger lemon tea with some honey. I think it's Bigelow teas if you're into herbal tea. It's a ginger lemon probiotic tea, and then I put like a tablespoon of honey in with it, and that comes out really nice. So I don't think I have anything else to add. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. We're gonna let them do their shenanigans in the background. We're gonna jump into this. Now let's start with Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Ah, come on. There we go. Hands don't want to work either, though, apparently. Oh my goodness, who took Aries? We'll do one more for Aries just to be thorough while I am watching. It's like a wild rumpus over here off screen. It really is. If you don't know what a wild rumpus is, go read or watch Where the Wild Things Are. Anyway, let's see what's going on for Aries this lovely Wednesday. What do we got? The King of Cups. Beautiful, Aries. That's beautiful. It's very balanced, calm, peaceful energies there. What is the challenge or obstacle? The Emperor, the Judgment. Okay. The Emperor is like, well, you. And the Judgment, you need to make a judgment call about something and you're not doing it or haven't done it. That could be the obstacle, but we'll I think you're like figuring it out. We'll keep going. What should Aries do? Forgot my own questions. What should Aries do? What is Aries' next best step here? What is Aries' next best step? Okay. Excuse my stomach. Bring some love into it. You have the Ace of Cups, so this does not mean, unless you're interested in it, this does not mean you need to go out and find a lover. This could be with Cups, bringing some love into it, balancing. You have the Queen of Cups here with the King of Cups, relationship, or balancing your divine and feminine energies, okay? You're working hard, you're racing towards something, I don't know what, but you're, I feel like this is you, Aries. It's like you feel calm. Calm, what is it? Cool, calm, and collected? Is that the expression? What will the outcome be? Oh my. For Aries. The Hermit, the Four of Wands. It's like reflecting about, you know, let me go somewhere else with this real quick. Let me look at this. Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, Page of Wands. And you get the Hermit and the Four of Wands. And this is what I'm going to say. You can correct me if this is not if this is not connecting for you, okay? But I feel like manifestation energy right here, Aries, in that this looks like you sitting in the energy of what you would feel if your manifestation came in, if whatever you've been working on came in for you. That's the energy that you're sitting in, which is exactly how you're supposed to do it. You're sitting in the energy of future self here, okay? Because if it's the outcome, this hasn't happened yet, right? So, and we never know the time frames on these. This is going to be for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. That doesn't mean it's going to happen on Wednesday, right? But, you know, come back to this reading whenever that happens, I guess. But this seems like you're pulling it together, and because yeah, you've got, I have the hiccups now. You have the Queen of Wands here, and she's literally making fire in her hand. Okay, she's making it happen. So I think we're in manifestation mode, which is great, because didn't yesterday I said, stop it. I said that you had whatever you needed within you to do what it is that you're trying to do, right? So, but I tell everybody that, but Gracie, that's not nice. Now she's ripping paper that missed the garbage can. Let's clarify some stuff. I mean, mostly, oh, these cards are so stiff. Mostly what I want to get at is what your obstacle is here to try to help you with your endeavors here. But it all looks pretty good. I really feel like, I don't know what you're doing, but this is amazing. I did this right on camera, and I love doing that. You're climbing this ladder to the sun. You're the one making it happen. Okay? Just remember, when you're climbing the ladder, we don't step on necks here. So there's that. Let's talk about the King of Cups here for Aries. What else can you tell me about the King of Cups? Two of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like you're I don't think you're juggling so much. I think you've figured out how to like prioritize, manage your time better. Your readings on here anyway are always about like work type stuff. Like, you don't have time for the bullshit anymore. You've got the World, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. It's like you're done worrying about the things that don't matter, the things that bring conflict, the things that upset you, things that distract you, and like you're focused. Give me more on the King of Cups, please. Anything else? We'll see. It's two cards that suggest some kind of balance is being achieved there. So the Sun, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you are done messing with anything that was bad. You're done with that, and you are ready to. I think you're maybe not necessarily defending, but like you're standing your ground in this balance, because the Sun is what you're after here. The Sun, the Four of Wands. You're focused. You're very focused. You're very driven at this time, Aries. The temptations may come in, but you're too busy being balanced and going after what you want here. That's excellent. So let's talk about this Emperor and Judgment and your challenges, okay? Let's find out what that is. What is... Tell me more about the challenge or obstacle for Aries, please. With this Emperor and Judgment. What is this? Okay. Ace of Cups wants to come. Oh, we got some stuff upside down. So let's see, because King of Swords, Judgment. Okay. Oh, both in reverse, mind you. So, okay. Aries, I feel like at times you still struggle with a little bit of, like your inner critic comes to beat you up sometimes, and I think that's what it's like, your inner critic, like your doubts. Because if you're the emperor, like you're sitting in your power here, like you got a chess piece in your hand, you're making your moves strategically, and then once in a while these little like bits of doubt and lack of self-esteem or whatever it is come into play and kind of throw you off your game just a little bit here. But Judgment, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. It's like it's like realizing when you're doing that and changing that dial in your mind back to all the positive things you could say about yourself, all the it's like by shutting down those thoughts, it's like it's like giving a little jump start to, like the car, like the battery starts dying when you do this, right? And you come along and you jump start your battery to get you back on track. I don't know how else to describe that. It was kind of weird trying to describe that. Because, yeah. Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Because you are determined to go out and get what you want. You have a wish that you've made. You have a wish in mind, something that you've been after. And you are determined to get it. Like, a lot of determination here in this reading. A lot of fiery energy in this reading too, which stands to reason because that's you. So let's go to Ace of Cups here, which I really think is just remembering to speak positively to yourself and about yourself and not drop the cards all over the place, and remembering your self-worth and knowing what you bring to the table, basically. Let's see here. Ace of Cups. Anything else? Okay, so you get the Nine of Wands. So yeah, it's like even after you go into like doubting yourself mode, it's being persistent, like being resilient, keep going on, okay? Keep pushing forward. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You are leaving behind any kind of scarcity mindset. If you feel like you're clutching your pennies for dear life, you're trying to leave that behind. You're going to level up. Here, Queen of Pentacles. Oh my, you got your toy now. Let's talk about this outcome, the Hermit, the Four of Wands. This is looking pretty good, Aries. It's like a mental shift, a mental and emotional shift for you is happening. Let's talk about the outcome, please. The Hermit, Four of Wands. Anything else to add to that? Yeah, you're finding your inner strength here and your focus. Like I said, you're very focused and driven at this time. The only obstacle here is, I don't see external obstacles here, okay? Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, no. It's all internal. You've got the Seven of Swords, and then you've got the Eight of Cups, and then you've got the High Priestess. It's like, you know, when you're getting in that toxic mindset and you're walking away from doing that. It's like you're calling yourself out and remembering who the F you are. And you get right back to work. We don't play with devil energies because you're chasing that Ace of Pentacles there. This is really nice, Aries. This is a really good way. You're setting the bar high again for everybody. This is a great way to start off. So you've got the focus, you've got the drive, you've got the motivation. The only thing that we need to work on there for you, Aries, is maybe some confidence, okay? But other than that, this looks really good. So let's see what final message can we get for Aries here. I don't remember which fairy deck this is, but it's a nice one. So let's see. Final message for Aries, please. Something, something. There we go. Life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Absolutely. Anything in the shadows, these doubts, any kind of like toxic or lack mindset, reveal, like, by revealing it, like you're acknowledging that it's there, and then you heal it by changing it, okay? So, absolutely. Like, protect yourself from negative thinking. You've got protection here and stargazing. Aries, I know my eldest, we talked about this. This card talks about your intuition and how to make your intuition flow more freely. The more you pay attention to your intuition, the easier it becomes, you know? So if there's little things here and there, like I said, being aware of the way you speak to yourself and treat yourself, the more you call yourself out on it and realize it, you'll stop doing it. You'll just stop doing it, and you basically reprogram your mind. So this looks really good. So we're going to end that here. All right. Let's go. Oh my goodness, you two. Let's go to Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Taurus. What is going on for my fellow bulls? Taurus. Alright, Taurus. What is your... Ooh, okay, we're just going to throw a big chunk. What's going on for Taurus on this glorious Wednesday? Page of Swords. Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords. Alright. You're like soaking information up like a sponge here. Whether it's stuff that you're reading, whether it's people in your ear, whether it's your intuition and ideas that you're having, you are soaking it all up like a sponge. I don't know if you're racing with your resources and strategy, or if you're onto someone. Well, let's see. Ace of Cups, the World, the Fool. You're racing towards your, that's whatever. You're racing towards some kind of huge change here. It's, Ace of Cups could be a new connection coming into your energy, Taurus. It could also just be becoming more connected with yourself. The world could go a couple ways. You could be doing, like, whatever you're doing could be like in front of the world. It could be closing out a cycle. It could be achieving something, like getting a lesson, right? And the Fool is a new beginning, which is exactly how it would go. It would go the Fool, and then, well, it would go the Fool to the world, and then back to the Fool. Okay, so maybe you've closed out a cycle recently, and you're about to embark on the next one, okay? Let's see, what is your challenge or obstacle at this time, Taurus? Four of Cups. All right, make sure that you are not, let's see. I think we talked about this before. Make sure that you're not missing opportunities. Make sure that you are not too ahead in the clouds about what you're trying to accomplish here. Make sure that you have clear and concise goals. Okay? Because if you get too ahead in the clouds or too general with what you're trying to do, you know, be specific about your what and your why, then you miss it, because you're over here looking at all these other little details that you were like, not even details, but like, these are the head in the clouds cups, and this is the one that the universe is trying to give you. So don't get lost, okay? What should Taurus do? Taurus should walk away, leave behind, or release anything. Page of Wands, the Tower. That which brings drama, destruction, and upset. Okay. Also could be read as walk away from that which does not bring the necessary changes. Okay. Now we've got, now how did I end up with an upside down damn card? Come on now. Well, anyway, it's showing me the World, the Death reverse, and the Ten of Swords. Don't get caught in a never-ending cycle. Okay, where you just running in circles and never getting anywhere. Okay, that's not what we want. I don't know why this is reversed in the middle of the deck, because I never reverse my cards in my decks. So there's that. Let's talk about the outcome for Taurus at this time. You're tired. I'm tired. You're tired. You're tired. You feel like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. But you're not laying down and giving up. You're pushing through, you're pushing forward. And well, us bulls, we are stubborn, aren't we? So we've got the Devil at the bottom, the Temperance, and the Wheel. Okay, so the Devil, Five of Wands, the Sun. So I don't know if the Devil is like someone else in your energy that causes conflict, right? It could be this, I don't know. But it could also be like if you become obsessed with I don't want to say it. Give it to me. Like if you become obsessed with the outcome, if you become obsessed with the, it could also be the Devil could be like what I was saying about don't get lost in fantasies and illusions too. If you get too carried away in that, that make you miss, you know, you much like Aries, you're climbing this ladder to the sun, to success, to a big old yes. And I don't know how to read that Devil exactly, but you're bringing about change, and there you are. What are you working on, Taurus? I know what I'm working on, but what are y'all working on? Because you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. That's like your luck may be about to change in your favor. And then like the World and the Hierophant and the Four of Swords is at the other side. It's like you're going to be able to celebrate something that you did. And it's like he's more enlightened. He's like achieved something here. And then you're going to be able to rest and heal. Like there's going to be Temperance, a lot of balance, and I'm going to split these up to make it easier to shuffle. A lot of balance coming your way here, Taurus. I don't know about you, but I appreciate that. Oh, we're done playing now? Right. So let's talk about the Page of Swords here. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know where that came from. Page of Swords. Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the World, the Death. Okay. You're trying to soak up information because you've been stressed, you've been anxious and worried, and just at times you may have felt hopeless, and you're trying to build things and work on things with or without other people with this Three of Pentacles. Like, you're manifesting your ass off. You're trying to accomplish something. It's like you're trying to end something and then start something new. And so, yeah, I mean, I know I pulled for myself, but last night I pulled an oracle card and it said the answer is in a book. Now we're here on the Taurus read and we've got somebody in a book. So you may need to study up on something here, Tauruses, because I know what I need to go read up on. But I don't know. Yeah, you are trying to get out of... You got the Devil and the Five of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. It's like trying to change this... I don't know if this is an emotional, mental state of being, like with the lack, you know, lack and insecurity and whatever, or if you're literally going through like a financial lack or something. I don't know if the Devil is like energy that you're giving yourself or if that's someone in your energy, but you're trying to change it. Okay, let's talk about the Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords, please. We've got the Page of Swords again, the Three of Swords, the Lovers. You're trying to, it's like you're trying to, hey, you're trying to it's like you're learning to forgive something and trying to heal your heart, to heal, yeah, to heal your heart. Because there's other opportunities being presented to you while you're like hanging around in this energy or whatever, and you're not seeing them, or the universe is wanting to present you with these opportunities, right? But it's not able to quite hand it to you yet because you're doing this other stuff. So let's talk about the Four of Cups here. Why is the Four of Cups? The Four of Cups is going to fall all the way down in here somewhere. Four of Cups, Six of Cups. Tell me more. All right. Four of Cups, Six of Cups, and then you got Strength, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Taurus, you're another sign who ends up getting caught up and you're like things that have already happened when you are strong and you have opportunities being presented. You just need to make the choice to move forward and connect with those things. We get in our own ways. Like we're human and we do that. We get in our own ways and we sometimes halt our own progress. Sometimes we have little devils come along and little tricksters come along and doodle up the energy for us too, but at the end of the day, that can only happen as much as you allow it to, okay? The Magician, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, you're really trying to make some stuff happen here. So let's talk about, well, I already get the Eight of Cups is like what you need to walk away or leave behind, but let's see what is this Page of Wands, the Tower. What is this Page of Wands with the Tower here? Seven of Cups, Three of Cups. Yeah, what I said before was like leaving behind anything that brings any kind of destruction or chaos or upset or anything that does not bring about the change that you're looking for. Walk away from any option that does not lead you to a celebration, okay? That does not lead you to happiness, to community, to whatever it is that you're after here. Any option that brings a bad tower, you walk away from. Any option that presents itself that doesn't bring a good tower that leads to this, you walk away from that. Okay, it's about choosing what you're going to give your time and energy to right there. The Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. The quicker you get out of your head, the quicker you get out of your way, and the quicker you find your abundance and stability here, Taurus. It's another part of being human, though. Ten of Wands in the outcome. 10 of Wands in the outcome, please. Alright. We got the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So it's like your outcome was that you're feeling really like tired. You're exhausted. You've been doing this for a while. It's been a long journey. But I think you're learning with the Hanged Man and then the Temperance, I think you're learning when you need to take a pause and bring things back into balance, okay? I think, Taurus, that you're starting to recognize when you get off track, when you start focusing on the wrong things, and much like Aries, you're correcting yourself, okay? I think you're realizing as you go along, like, there may be other little things. I think I said yesterday, in yesterday's reading, like, if you had a bag of 100 items, and you released 97 of them items, and the 3 things left are the major things that you need to release, it's like you're starting to realize that, and you're able to start letting those things go. You're going to start offloading some of this baggage that you've been carrying, and it's express lane, like you're going to go that much faster. So it's slow progress. It's slow and steady progress. I would like to do a Taurus reading where neither the Devil nor the Seven of Swords pops up into it, right? So that's, I would like to do like a reading where just all good, oh wait, we gotta do your oracle, where all good cards come out, but we'll get there, okay? I have faith in us, my fellow bulls, because like I said, we're stubborn and bulls are strong. So there's that. So what final messages can we give for Taurus today? Something for Taurus, please. Something for Taurus. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. How would that fit in here? Let's see. Oh, just sneezing today. I think how motivation plays into your reading, okay, is that when you are feeling this way, like I said, I know that you're learning when to take a pause, when to kind of step back and look at things again. But when we start doing this stuff and then we, there's so many options being presented and we get a little sidetracked, and then I know, like, for me, I don't know if any of y'all can relate, but for me, when there's like too much stuff going on, I get really overwhelmed, and it's almost like I just stop. It's like it's like too many things going at once, and I just freeze. Okay, I just freeze up, and like anxiety kind of just takes over and paralyzes me, and I don't do anything then. Like, I know all the things that need to be done, and I just can't figure out what to do, so I just don't move. I just completely stop. and it sucks. It's something I like. When it happens, I piss myself off, to be honest. So motivation could be remembering what it is, like what is your ultimate goal here, and how that's going to make you feel. That's motivation. Motivation is, okay, like, I'm really overwhelmed, but I know I need to do something. I can't do all of it, but I can do these 3 things for sure. You know what I mean? Just be kind to yourself as you're navigating this journey here, okay? That is a huge thing too, is being kind to yourself. But yeah, I think the most motivating factor would be remembering what it is that you're working on, Taurus, and then how that's going to make you feel when it actually, what if it happened tomorrow? What if it happened in 3 weeks? What if it happened in 3 months? How would that make you feel the moment that it actually, like when you realize that it's actually happening? And use that for motivation. So that's what I have for y'all. Let's go on to Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Let's go to Gemini. It might be the incense, honestly, making me sweet. It's a real sweet one. It's a strawberry one. Ooh. Last shuffle for Gemini, and Ace of Swords popping out, but that doesn't surprise me. Y'all always got new ideas. Alright. Gimme. Let's see what is going on for Gemini today. Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's like you see that something is done. And you can either it's like you see something is done and you can either be burdened about it, or you can be strong about it and be aware of what power you have and continue on. So let's see, what is the obstacle or challenge at this time? The Two of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands. It's like, I don't know if you're it's really weird. It's like you're seeing that something is done, but it's like you're not making the choice between going for success and fulfillment or staying in conflict. Like, it's like you're not choosing exactly to leave that fight. I don't know. We'll have to come back to that one. What should Gemini do, please? Next best steps for Gemini. Oh my. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities. Nine of Pentacles. It's like rewards for hard work. Ten of Wands. Exhausted, burdened. Almost to the finish line though. And then Temperance. Balance, patience. Balance, patience. It's like you got the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Tower here. It's like using your inner knowing, haha, and the Five of Swords speaking out, to choose between just shit shows that give you a headache, or choices or connections that, you know, seat you in your power here. I don't know. What will the outcome be here for Gemini? The Empress. Okay, the outcomes. The Empress. You could take a pregnancy test. You could be nurturing yourself. You could be sitting in your divine femininity. You could be very creative. A lot of Geminis that I know are very creative, actually. Got the Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Hermit. You could be... Oh, Queen of Pentacles, the Sun. It's like you... The Hermit, the Hanged Man, the Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot. It's like pulling back and trying to figure out what's worth moving forward on before you do it. It's kind of weird. Kind of like this, like trying to decide what's worth. So if this is like you're trying to make a choice, this is option A. 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, victory and like fulfillment, wish come true. Or continue battling something out and being in conflict over something. I don't know what those two things are for you. So for me to say, well, the choice looks clear, it wouldn't really be fair, right? Because I don't know what those two things are for you. So there's that. Let's talk about the situation. The Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords. What are we seeing that's done here? Well, whatever it is, it's done. Done. Ten of Swords again. Can you give me anything else on that besides that we know that it's very, very done? Like, super duper done. Oh, gosh. Let's just... Hold on. Is that all of them? I hope that's all the cards. I don't even know. Which way do these go? It's this way. I think that's all the cards that I dropped. Alright. We're not going to clarify that any further because I dropped a whole bunch of cards. It says it's done. And now the Tower's at the bottom of the deck. And yeah. The Emperor is reversed now. The Empress. There might be a disconnect in some kind of relationship. What the hell? See, now I've got cards upside down. Now I got the Judgment, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Sun, upside down. The Emperor was upside down. But the Empress is upright. So, something. I don't even know. But it's done. Whatever it is, Gemini, you're going to have to tell me. I don't know. Let's talk about this obstacle. Let's tell me more about your challenge or obstacle, please. Because what is this? Try to stay over the cards so I don't drop the cards again. Tell me more about the obstacle or challenge for Gemini, please. Alright. We've got the Hierophant, the Five of Wands. It's like some kind of argument about rules. Some kind of argument about commitment or trust or rules or something. Tradition. No, what was it? I was looking at institutions, rules, some kind of fight about rules at work. Are we still on work? It could be about work. The Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. Because it's like, okay. It's almost like, there's like a fight about rules or something. But it's like you want to walk away from this. Let's say it is a job. Let's say you want to walk away from the job. But the other thing is that there could be something else in your energy that could bring that. Or by sticking with the job, it could bring that as well. I don't know if that's something new or if that's something different. Like, if it's something newer that's current, you know. Let's talk about your recommended actions here. Well, we've got the Star with the Temperance. Calm. Calm and balance. And then with this stuff, like, you had the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. But then you have the Six of Pentacles, which is another card with balance and with giving and receiving. Helping and being helped. Something fair. This is confusing a little bit just because I don't know what it is that's done. Oh. The King and Queen of Swords with the Fool in between. Huh. So is this achieving a new balance? Is this a reconciliation of some sort? Has something been hanging in the balance and you're trying to, well, you thought it was done? Because it's showing that it's done. That's the thing of it. Now that it got really wildly confusing for me, Gemini. I want to give you a message and I don't know what the hell to tell you because I don't understand your situation, okay? Let's talk about the Empress and the outcome, please. Empress and the outcome. Tell me about the outcome, please. Not a mucho. You know what we might do? We might just be extra as shit. I will be extra. That's fine. Tell me about the Empress and the outcome for Gemini, please. Oh. The Empress, the Magician. Creative, creation, manifestation. Woohoo. Okay. Because you're tired of the conflict. Right? Let's go back and see if we can use this deck and see if we get any more on this situation. Can you tell me anything else about the current situation for Gemini? Alright. We have a Tower moment. Three of Cups, the Devil. Ooh. Ooh. The Devil is Capricorn energy. The Devil is also just any kind of obsession, dependency, addiction, negativity, toxicity, whatever. Place it how you need to. But Three of Cups. It's like a Tower moment with too many people. This could be a relationship after all. It could be a relationship, or it could be with the being community. It still could be work. Okay. A Tower moment. Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. There's something here, like at the end of the scene with the Empress and the Magician and the Ace of Wands showing up here. Something is going to spark you. You're going to feel some kind of spark. And you're going to get to work. And your stability. Now you got the King and Queen here. So, I don't know what the hell, Gemini. That's, that was wild. Excuse me. We're going to pull an Oracle card. Pull an Oracle card and close this out. You're gonna have to go in the comments and let me know what this is. This a job situation or a relationship situation that is going on here, Gemini? Let's see. Final message for Gemini here. You've got journey, and then you've got precious time and healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. That could be with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles here too, okay? Then you've got precious time. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. So, be mindful, Gemini, not to get stuck like this into a swords. Because, yeah, you're not making a decision, or you're turning a blind eye to something. You're not seeing something, or choosing not to see something, and that wastes your time. Everything you do affects someone else as well, so in effect that wastes their time. You have journey, hope. Yeah. So that is your message. I don't know. Let me know. That was kind of weird. Not weird, but like wild, like I don't know which way that was going. These cards are a little clunky, so we'll stick with these for the clarifiers for the remainder of the day. Then we're going to go on to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. What is going on for my little crabs? All right. Cancer. What is going on for you this lovely day? You are the Fool. Do I want to take all that? The Strength, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, the Empress. Somebody may be offering you something new, a new beginning. And you're going to have to call on your strength, because what they offer you might not be what it seems. It's very tempting. It may seem like what you want, Cancer, but it may bring a lot of conflict, okay? So they're tempting you with this happy ending here, but there's a Tower and a heartbreak that comes with it, and you're going to have to walk away anyway. So this definitely sounds relationship type stuff. Cancers. Let's not do that. Let's see. What is the obstacle or challenge with this? What is the obstacle or challenge with this? It's like trying to reopen a cycle that's been closed out, that you had learned lessons from, and one of the lessons, Cancer, that I think you learned was how to love yourself. I think it's someone from the past. Trying to circle the block here. And when they were in your energy, you were doing a lot of nada, a whole lot of nada, as I like to call it. You weren't really making moves or prioritizing. There was no growth happening for you with them. So on an emotional level, you must be doing that thing where, what I talked about yesterday, I think. What should Cancer do? What should we do here? Ten of Swords. It's done. Understand that it's done. And trust your intuition. Trust your intuition as to about like, is this really what you want to go back to? Because the Six of Pentacles is there, but was it there? Was it there previously, Cancer? Or is the Six of Pentacles, you know, the equal give and take, something that you're still seeking, or something that you have found now? Would you find that equal give and take, that balance with something that's already done? Okay. You've done a lot of thinking about this. But you learn to love yourself. And I think you might have found your faith a little bit along the way. But you've done a lot of thinking because there's a lot of regrets and stuff. Because things didn't go wrong. Or didn't go right, rather. They went wrong. Things went down the drain here. And you have regrets about that. And it left you feeling like left out. Left outside with the key to go on to wondrous things, but left out nonetheless is how you felt. You weren't seeing that. What will be the outcome here for Cancer? What will be the outcome for Cancer, please? Ace of Swords, Temperance, Seven of Wands, Five of Cups. I think you're going to stand your ground. I think you're going to stand your ground. With the Ace of Swords and the Temperance, it's like, and the Seven of Wands, you are going to stand your ground and realize, like, you've done so much, you've come so far, you've learned so much, you've brought so much more balance to your life. And with the card of regret being out here again, I think that you realize that you would absolutely regret backtracking. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Is this really worth working on it again? How it made you feel like just so overburdened you had to like run away from it to heal yourself. Is it worth juggling and trying to find that balance again? Or is it worth, you know, keep on keeping on here with the Six of Swords and hold your faith and go towards better connections, which I think you are going to run towards better connections, okay? I don't think you're going to run to the past. Cancers, I just want to wrap you up in bubble wrap and stick you in a little treasure box and put you on a shelf so you can't put yourself allow yourself to get dragged into these situations, right? And it's hard. I understand, like, if you have emotional ties, not every memory is negative. You know, of the Fool again. Not every memory that you have is negative. Obviously, there had to be something good that kept you there for a while. Sometimes we like to try to focus on the good and the person that we're with, and we try to turn a blind eye to like the dookie shit they do, and we're like, oh, it's just an off day, it's just a one-off, it's just a bad day, it won't happen again, whatever. But eventually the scale tips and it becomes like you have to start seeking the good memories. Yeah, right here. I don't even need to clarify all of this. Fool, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. This is what you're about. This is what you're after. This is your advice, is to keep going towards things that are fair and equal and generous and giving as much as getting. You know, that will lead you towards your victory there, the Six of Wands. That is something that you could celebrate for. Cancer, this is very straightforward. I'm not going to clarify at all. You already, I think this might be something that's coming into your energy. I think if it hasn't already happened, I think you kind of have a feeling that it might. And I think that you're ready to shut it down, okay? So I'm not going to, excuse me, I'm not going to go on and on. That's all out here on the table already. Like, you already know what to do. You know, the only obstacle is, are you really going to entertain the notion of trying to revive a dead horse, okay? I don't think you are. I think that you've done too much work and that you're going to realize how much work you've put into yourself, that it's not worth it to derail it, to go backwards, okay? So let's get a final message for Cancer. Motivation. again, same as, who had that? Was that Taurus that had that? But same message. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So everything with this Fool card, this, all the new things that you've been thinking about doing, keep doing it. This Six of Wands here, this success, this victory, this love that you have for yourself, the progress that you've made, that's your motivation here, Cancer, okay? That is what motivates you, not fairy tale promises that'll take you backwards, okay? You've been doing too much hard work to derail your own progress or allow somebody else to come in and derail your progress, that I could say. So that's what I have for you. That was pretty straightforward, but that's good. There's not a whole lot of back and forth pondering and this and that going on in this reading at all. It's I think you know where you stand. So, oh, it's time to switch decks. Leo. Let's do dragons. Let's go with the dragons. So Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023, please. What is going on with all my lions and my lionesses? All right, Leos. Let's see. What is the situation for Leos this lovely Wednesday? Knight of Wands, Six of Swords. A great deal of determination as you move on to, it's like you're leaving something behind and moving on. Six of Swords is usually the one with their in the boat, moving on to calmer waters, taking the lessons they've learned. Justice, the Star, Ace of Cups. Something has been or is going to be set right here, Leo. And yeah, you're gonna go forward. So what is the obstacle or challenge? The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Oh, okay, interesting. The Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Okay. The King and Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Leo. It's like on the one hand, it's like real, like the, like a couple that realizes like everything they have and everything they want. But then why would you walk away from it? But then also, if you look at these cards, right? So take this how it, you know, I don't know which way the story goes here, but the Queen looks pissed off. She's just sitting in her chair pissed off. And the King is over here looking away from the Queen. They're not even looking at each other. So I don't know what that means for you exactly. And you have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom, with the Death and the Page of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles, like what you wish for. The Meaning of Dreams, that's the book he has. Okay, so it's like, I don't know why I'm hearing like Rolling in the Deep from Adele. But with the Death card, it's like the end of something. The end of something or the start of something new after the end. Like something changed. Let's see. So what should Leo do? Because I'm intrigued here. What should Leo do? What should Leo do? Page of Pentacles, the wheel reversed. The wheel reversed is like nothing changing, and the Page of Pentacles is upright. It's like manifestation energy, making a wish. But it's like not wishing for. But then we're in this 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Is it worth it to give to something dishonest that leaves you feeling without and full of regret? This also, you know, the Knight of Wands could be a player, right? 6 of Swords, like someone stepping out. If someone stepped out. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, Leo, hear me out, okay? If this is not your story, I'm so sorry, but okay. It's like if someone stepped out, and so whoever stepped, we'll come back to try to figure this out, right? But if someone stepped out on a relationship to go off to something new, or stepped out and is, you know, now the other party wants to go on to something new. The problem is that y'all thought you had it all here. But if someone did that, and now one person doesn't want to go on to something new, like somebody was blindsided here, okay? What is the outcome here for Leo? What the hell? What is the outcome here for Leo? 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands at the bottom. 9 of Wands. The Magician. So it's like oh, it is so much. Because your outcome is, oh yeah, you've got the Magician with the 8 of Cups and the Page of Wands, and then you've got the Fool. 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. It's like your outcome is trying to decide what's worth it and what's not. So let's kind of go through this, because that took a turn for the funky Leos. What the heck even? This. I just want to make sure we're nice and good and shuffled. Cards keep wanting to flip out. Alright. Let's go through this here. Alright. What the hell? What is the Knight of Wands here? What or who is the Knight of Wands? Oh, yeah. 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups. There's a connection that's over. I think somebody did something. 6 of Swords. I think somebody thought the grass was greener. Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. So they went for it. So let's talk about this obstacle here then. Tell me more about this obstacle. Oh. Alright, it was in this order. Okay. 3 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Somebody was hurt and walked away. Okay. There is no more new opportunities. There is instability. There is 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Someone felt dissatisfied and went out and found their satisfaction elsewhere. Ooh, Leo. Yeah, someone was 2 of Pentacles, Devil of Strength. It's like, there's you, but then whoever was around you was juggling you, I'm assuming. I'm going to assume, Leo, that this is what's been done to you and that you're the one sitting in this energy. So why is the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles reversed here? Okay. The Fool of Lovers. You don't want to go out and... You weren't trying to go out and make new connections. You were doing what you were supposed to do. Now you're Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands. I think you have a strong sense of tradition. And like a... I don't want to say like a work ethic, but like a set of ethics and morals that say that like... I think, Leo, I think this is for whoever this is for. I feel like you're in kind of an old school mindset where you're like, we fix it, we don't run from it kind of thing. But the other person ran from it and it kind of left you in this position. It's like you got blindsided here. Let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles and the outcome here. The Ace of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Four of Swords. Yeah, with the two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. It's like you know it's done. I think you're going to come to the realization that this is done, Leo. I think you might withdraw a little bit. You're going to spend a lot of time thinking. But there's going to be breakthroughs for you, okay? There's going to be truths that you face along the way here, Leo. It will allow you to feel inner peace again at some point. Moving forward. I don't know in what time frame, obviously. So... if this is your message, your story, I'm really sorry that happened to you. That's, you know, I speak from experience when I tell you I know how much it sucks to have things like that happen. So, let's see. What final message can we give for Leo here? We get a message for Leo. Some advice from the fairies, please. I do find it funny, though, that it would suggest that you're a person with, like, old school traditions and morals and values, and then you're on a tarot reading, though. So, take that how you will. I don't mean nothing by it. It just strikes me as funny. Any final message for Leo? Take this deck. Stop wanting to talk. Friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So yeah, don't shut the whole world out. Like, you're gonna have to let people in eventually. I mean, be discerning, right? You don't want to just anyone and everyone, but magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with the challenge. That's probably with the Hanged Man over there. Divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. That's the Ace of Swords. With this magical blessings card, also I want to say, sometimes this may seem like an absolute disaster in this moment. And I know this is probably not what you're going to want to hear, but I'm going to say it. Okay? Followed by new beginnings. And ask for help. Yeah, see, ask your friends for help and new beginnings with magical blessings. The point I was going to get to is, it seems like a whole shit show disaster right now. This could be a blessing in disguise, okay? If you had stayed on the path of tradition and conformity and tried to keep like making this work, eventually a disaster would have happened anyway. So this was actually possibly a blessing in disguise, because it took you out of a potentially very toxic cycle and it placed you on a path towards something that is more meant for you, more aligned with you, Leos. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're pushing forward here. Let me mark off where we're at here because I like to forget. But that's what I have for you, and I'm sorry that you're going through it, but you know, look to the sun. There's better days ahead, I feel like. So that was wild. So I didn't find out about it until, let's see, 2018. So I didn't find it out about it until like over 3.5 years in, but mine stepped out before our 2nd anniversary, so there's that. But anyway, let's go to Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Virgo. Uh-oh, I want to sing the adventure song again here for Virgos. What are y'all doing today? Alright, Virgos. What are we doing on this lovely Wednesday? What are y'all up to? What is the energy for Virgo? 5 of Pentacles. Lack. Struggle. Financial struggles. Being left out. But you're pushing through. You're pushing for a change. You're staying strong, so that's good. What is the challenge or obstacle here for Virgos at this time? What is the challenge or... Okay. The Tower. The World. The Ace of Swords. Oh, okay. The Tower. The World. The Ace of Swords. You know that a cycle is over. A Tower moment happened, like something. You know that a cycle here is over, Virgo. You know it. With the Ace of Swords, you're just trying to find your footing. The High Priestess, the Moon, the Fool. Exactly. You are trying, exactly what I just flippin' said. You're just trying to find your footing as you navigate your way out of this, okay? Ace of Cups. King of Swords. You're just trying to find your footing. 3 of Swords. There's some hurt there. But you're still optimistic. Alright, Virgo is down but not out. Okay. What should Virgos do? What is your next best action? Recommended action? What should we do? What should Virgo do? King of Cups. Rebalance yourself. Be alright. Page of Wands. 5 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. You may also hear some news, get a message that causes some kind of conflict, and you're going to have to decide whether it's worth engaging in it or not. I would say probably not, honestly. Yeah. Is it worth it? You got 7 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles, and you're probably going to be like, nah, I'm too busy doing my own shit. I don't think you're going to engage in it. So there's that. That was like a weird little side message. Had nothing to do with the King of Cups, except for maybe don't lose your shit, stay balanced. So there's that. What will be the outcome at this time for Virgo? What will be the outcome at this time for Virgo? The King of Wands. Yeah. Well, You can rage on the inside, but on the outside, you're going to be sitting in your power. Cool, calm, and collected like the King of Cups, but knowing that you've got all that power within you. You've got the Knight of Cups on the outside. You're holding your vision. You've got the Sun. You've got the Judgment. You're going to decide to hold your vision. I don't think you're engaging in any bullshit. I don't care. Like I said, you're down, but you're not out, Virgos. And I think you realize that, like, the only way you can go from here is up. And any obstacle that comes along or whatever, I think you're just going to kick it out of the way. What I want to say, you're going to tell people to kick rocks. So let's see, what is this Five of Pentacles about? Oh, you got the Queen of Wands over here. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, please. Yeah, you're down, but you're not out. You're hurt, but you're still determined. Okay, I like that. Five of Pentacles showing at the bottom again. Ten of Wands showing at the bottom again. But you've got like a celebration in mind that you are trying. See, Magician, Three of Cups. There's something, you may be working with other people, or this just might be like what you're trying to get at. Like, you're too busy working on your happy ending here, Virgo, to give any energy to this nonsense going on around you. So let's talk about the obstacle here. You had, like I said, you had the Tower of the World, the Ace of Swords, okay? It's just, yeah, finding your footing, like I said. Anything else on the obstacle? Finding your footing, achieving balance, making right choices, with the Lovers. It could be, this could have been a relationship situation. It could also be causing anxieties about moving forward into any other future relationships as well. But know that this shit show, like, the cycle's closed, it's done. The Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, like, if you put your energy where it's supposed to go, you'll be rewarded for your hard work anyway. The King of Cups. King of Cups, yeah, you're Six of Swords, Nine of Swords. You're moving away from the anxious energy, from anxiety and fear. You are finding your strength again. You are seeing things a different way than you did. So you might have seen this as a big disaster before, Virgo, and now you're seeing this like as an opportunity. Okay, you're working maybe with people. You might be pooling ideas and energies with other people at this time, but you are, yeah, you've seen like the bullshit of the situation, and you are moving away from it. You are not even trying to focus on it or give energy to it. I like that. I like this. I don't like, you know, that whatever happened, but I like that you're in a very determined, like, oh, okay, cool. It's kind of like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Like, you're like, oh, okay, you got me. Like, yeah, I got, but now, not no more. Right? So, King of Wands is the outcome here. Let's talk about your outcome. So, with the King of Wands, Two of Wands, the Empress, the Five of Swords, you don't have time for no bullshit argument and bullying and nonsense going on in the background. You're too focused on moving forward with what you got going on and taking care of yourself. This little baby bump here is all your strength and power and balance that you have, you know, managed to achieve for yourself, Virgo, and you're nurturing that within yourself as you try to figure out, like, you're in Two of Wands, you're just trying to figure out how to do the next step, which is Three of Wands. Then you'll get to Six of Wands, right? This is going to be a beautiful thing. A beautiful progression when it comes in for you, but you don't have time for no nonsense now. You're on your grind, Virgo. You are on your grind. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Six of Wands. You are on your grind. You are out. Yeah, the Fool. You are out chasing the new. You're too focused on what you're trying to bring in for yourself. You are holding that vision for yourself. You don't have time for shenanigans and nonsense unless it's shenanigans and nonsense and fun of your own making, okay? This is really good. Really, really good. So, if there's any note takers, Virgo is one to take notes from today, okay? Oh, right away, and it went on the floor, so let's go find where it landed. Oh no. Give me a second to find the card, Virgo, because I dropped it. Oh, you two need to move. Mama dropped a card, and now I'm trying to find it. Is it there? Where'd it go? I didn't even hear it land. That's, oh, here. It's all the way over here. And then Mama's going in the wrong direction. What do we got, huh? I'm gonna give a boops. We got the boop of approval for inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Didn't I say that? No shenanigans and silliness unless it's that which you create for yourself. Temptation, I don't think you're giving into temptations at this time. You're using wisdom and you're protecting your dreams here in your belly with the Empress. You don't have time for any of the bullshit going on in the background. You're tuning people out, you're tuning situations out, you're tuning nonsense out. I love it. Virgo, this is really nice, really beautiful. So, big high fives. Okay. That was a good one. Let's go to Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Libra, Libra, the scales of justice, right? All right, Libra. What are we doing today? What is Libra doing here on Wednesday? Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. We are working hard and reaping the reward is what we're doing. Okay. We got peeking out here. Eight of Swords, Magician, the Knight of Pentacles. We might be waiting for the rewards with the Eight of Swords being here. Like, you might be waiting for the rewards of the hard work that you've been doing as well. What is the obstacle or challenge here for Libras? What is the obstacle or challenge for Libras? You're chewing your foot, Gracie. If you're tired, take a nap, mamas. Yeah, she getting sleepy tired. Seven of Cups. Lots of options. Knight of Swords. The Empress. The Four of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Another reading about... Okay. You want the rewards for your hard work. There's a lot of stuff going on. Excuse me. A lot of stuff going on. You're going after a lot of stuff. You're going after it from a lot of different angles. Which one is going to bring you the most fulfillment? Which one is going to make you the happiest at the end? Okay. Ten of Cups, the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, right? You are looking for happiness, stability, connection, something beautiful and balanced, and you are putting in a lot of work. Okay. What should Libra do? Four of Swords, the Justice. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a break. There you are. Libra, take a breath. Take a break. There's a chance you could be putting too much into it, maybe. The King of Cups, the Chariot, the World is like, take a break, because with the, no, that's the Swords, but it is like a charging. Look, see, the Knight of Swords is charging with this angry dragon, rah, right? It might be the energy with which you're approaching the situation. That if you, yeah, see, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, if you were approaching the situation and the work at hand with a more balanced energy, it might bring more movement to whatever it is that you're trying to do here. So maybe pull back some of your energy a little bit, or like regroup, okay? What will be the outcome here for Libra? A big stack of cards. Of course. The World. The Five of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. The Queen of Cups. The High Priestess. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. If you're operating from a place of lack, or from a place of fear, or a fear of lack, or something, right? You might be having trouble bringing whatever in that you're trying to bring here, Libra. And so with the Hanging Man and then with the Four of Swords here, when you take a step back, when you pull your energy back a little bit, Queen of Cups, High Priestess, start thinking about how, like, what kind of energy you're putting out into it, and balance that out a little bit. Balance that out a little bit and start listening to your intuition a little more. Then what you're putting out there, what you're asking for, what you're wishing for, it might come to you a little bit easier. It's the difference, I think we talked about this before in another reading, about it's the difference between like standing over people like raw, and then like being very just quiet, strong, and firm in your power without being like overbearing. Because then it's very stable. King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. It's very stable. It's very connected. It's very balanced. And it's very successful. Then people want to work together. Three of Pentacles. Okay? Then people decide that they're going to be all on one team. You're putting in a lot of work. It just might be the way that you're going about it. You might be coming out a little too strong about it. I don't know, maybe too forceful, or too, I don't know if I want to say aggressive, but you know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. So let's see, what is this Nine of Pentacles up here? Oh. Page of Swords. Tell me more. Like, yeah. It's like, I did all this work. Why isn't it coming in? Give it to me now. Yeah, people get defensive against that kind of energy. Like, if there's other people involved, right, in whatever you're trying to do here, you need to get everybody on the same team, okay? That I can say. Let's talk about your obstacle or challenge here. Give me the Queen of Swords, the Strength. Excuse me. Where are we on? Libra. Yep, there you are. Okay. So the Queen of Swords has like a take no bullshit attitude, right? Like, if she sees things for what it is, she could very quickly become this way and become a bitch. We don't want to do that. The Strength is quiet, inner power, right? So there is a way for you to project your authority without going all oops, excuse me, without going like balls to the wall with it, right? Another thing I wanted to say, I was just thinking with the Seven of Cups here, there might be like a lot of things that you're trying to get done. And maybe you need to cut down the number of things at a time. Say you're trying to accomplish 7 things at once. What if you break it up into chunks? What if the first chunk is just 2 of those things you're trying to get nailed down, right? And get everyone on the same page. And then once you get those 2 things mastered, then you go to the next couple of things. And then eventually work that way until you've managed to get all 7 things done. Right? Because there's like a tower moment waiting to happen here if we don't find a more steady, stable way to come about this. So let's talk about the Four of Swords, the Justice here. Ooh. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Like, if you were to back off just a little bit, and back off just a little bit, and balance this out some more, there more work might be done successfully. Everyone might actually get on the same team and work together to initiate this change, to bring us out of this struggle and towards, you know, achievement. So let's talk about your outcome, okay? Let's talk about your outcome. Libra's outcome, please. Give me more on that. What is the outcome? What else can you tell me about the outcome here? Yeah, be fair, be balanced, be... There you are, the Empress. Be kind. As you're moving forward, like, just bring it down a notch to avoid this disaster. Because we can have a disastrous tower moment, which is what we don't want to go towards, okay? We don't want to keep doing disastrous towers. We want tower moments that are good towers. We want good towers, good changes, good... if it brings any kind of chaos or upheaval, we want it to be a good kind. Kind of like turning the soil, like, from winter to spring, right? Like, to turn it for the better so that new things can thrive and grow here, okay? That's the kind of energy we want to be working in, Libra. So, but that makes sense too, because like, you can't force winter to happen. You just have to wait for it, and you have to work with it and be patient for spring to come, for the new things to come in, right? And so that might be something, work on patience. Let's get a final bit of advice here for you. Final bit of advice is over there. Hope. But don't lose hope. Stay optimistic. It says hope is always there even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now it's time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with the challenge. Right? Like, you're smart. You know what you're after. Bring some fun into it too with inner child and working with others. We need to, if this is a collaborative effort that you're trying to work on, you need to treat everybody as a teammate, not as an adversary, okay? So, all in all, it's pretty okay. We'll get there. So that's Libra. Right now, I'm going to pause this video, go make a cup of tea for my throat because it's starting to get all froggy again. And then we'll come back and we'll finish. So I'll be right back. Let's see. And we're back with some questionable lighting because I'm by a window and it's like if I leave the things off the window, it makes weird light patterns, and apparently if I cover the window, it still makes weird light patterns. So we had just wrapped up Libra. Let's go to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Scorpio. I'm gonna move this way a little bit so the smoke's not right there. All right. One more shuffle for Scorpio. We have a new helper. The littles went out, and I've got my hound dog. She's a Beagle Basset mix named Faithy May. That is my Princess Floopity Floppity. Right? Your mama's big helper today. We have tail wags. Alright, so let's see. What is going on for Scorpio this fine Wednesday? What is going on for Scorpio today? Okay. No, we're not going to take all that. That was too much. So we've got the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Cups. It's like figuring out what inspires us versus what makes problems, okay? Could also be a conflict surrounding what inspires you that you want to go after. We'll see. 10 of Cups, the Wheel, 6 of Swords. Yeah, you know, you're absolutely, I think you're done giving to conflict energy. Turning the wheel, your High Priestess, the Hierophant, the 10 of Cups. You're losing the lesson. You're using the lessons that you've learned to move towards, yeah, to learn and figure out and move towards that which inspires you and ignites a passion within you, Scorpio. That's a beautiful energy to start off with. What is the challenge or obstacle at this time for you? What is the challenge? Oh, it just wants to give me a lot, so I'll tell you what, we're going to take it. 4 of Cups. Okay. The Hermit. You get caught up in thinking about missed opportunities or, well, here we got spilled milk. You get caught up in thinking about things that ultimately didn't come to fruition or didn't serve you anyway. We have the Empress with the 10 of Wands. Like, you're tired, you're trying hard, but 8 of Swords, you spent a lot of time in your head. Temperance, 6 of Wands. You spent a lot of time in your head thinking about what didn't happen for you and what might have been, okay? That's kind of what I'm pulling off of all of that. That's a lot. That's like a whole book right there. You spend a lot of time. 3 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. You spend a lot of time just sitting and pondering about the past. Things and people from the past. Things that happened in the past. So, we're going to spare you the whole big speech. The TLDR speech is, you cannot move forward with 1 foot in the past, okay? You cannot manifest with 1 foot in the past. My kids are beautiful. They made me some more ginger lemon tea to see if we can help my throat today. All right, what should Scorpio do? What is your next best actions here for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to do or work on here? All right. King of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. 5 of Swords. It's like you're being asked to look within yourself, Scorpio, to see the power that resides within you. To see that you do have the power and the balance to, see, she's moving forward on this log between 2 big high cliffs. And she's balancing these 2 dragons with little necklaces or something hanging off of them. Staying very focused and balanced in moving forward, choosing what to take with her, okay? And the 2 of Swords is seeing that this path, he is on this disintegrating cliff over flames, and there's a dragon handing him a sword. And it brings conflict. If you were to take that sword from the dragon, he'll end up in conflict with the dragon here with the Five of Swords. This really plays out kind of interestingly here. So, seeing the power that you have within you and the balance that you have within you to go ahead and move forward and make the right choices here. Not to allow yourself to get sucked back in to conflicts and betrayals and arguments and shit shows of any nature, okay? Three of Wands, Eight of Wands. It's like, okay, so like Five of Pentacles is that card where you're feeling like the lack or left out or without or less than or whatever. But it depicts here a man walking away from a woman. You can change genders or energies as you will. I'm just telling you what the card says because I don't know how well it shows up with the lighting being funky and whatnot. But there is a man walking away from this woman because it's... So I don't know if he's abandoning her or if he is abandoning the feeling of lack in general. And she's standing there like, where are you going? And he's like, I am done. I am moving on now. So, that can be you, Scorpio. You don't have to sit in that energy. You don't, see, just take these. Right now, you have the power to be like this, okay? Gracefully balancing as you navigate forward, okay? So what will the outcome be here for Scorpio? You have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Hell yes. Stability, balance, abundance, achievement, happiness, family, maybe. There may be envious people watching you do what you do, but that just happens when we boss up, right? We got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Fool. So, yeah, it's like you want to go after something and you're stressing about how to go after it, kind of thing. The Page of Wands could be you receiving a message or giving a message to somebody that helps you start your journey. You go from the Fool, taking a leap of faith into a new beginning, right? To the Two of Wands, choosing which path you're going to take and taking the next step, to the Four of Wands, a celebration. Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, all this Three of Swords energy, that Five of Pentacles and whatever was showing up will be left in the past altogether. This is beautiful, Scorpio. This is where I like the readings to go towards, okay? I ain't talking shit on anybody else. Everybody reads how they read. And I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I never sit and watch a love reading. I just don't like doing readings where I want to talk about your lovers all the time. So, be this a relationship or not, like, however it shows up is how it's going to show up for me. And how I read it. But I don't make it a goal to be one type or the other. My goal on my channel is to help you achieve the most growth in whatever area shows up in the readings. Whether that's just in general, love, career, business, work, friends, conflict, whatever. Okay? That being said, this looks like it could have been a relationship. Just because there was, you know, some of the pictures that were depicted there. This could just be energetically like what you've been feeling. If you've been in a stuck place, Scorpio. But it looks like you're heading in a better direction. So we're going to flip these over for the purpose of clarifying stuff. So let's start with your situation. Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, Queen of Cups. What else can we tell about Scorpio's situation? I think things are being... It's either things being revealed to you with the moon reversed. You might be seeing things that could be the Ace of Wands too. Subsiding anxiety. You might be like getting past that. Regaining composure Where was that with the, yeah, no. Where was that? Well, it could be the Queen of Wands or Queen of Cups. Let's see what else we got here. There's a few different ways that could go. What else can you tell me about Scorpio's situation? What else about Scorpio's situation can we say here? If anything. The Star. With the Two of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Page of Pentacles. It's like I made a wish, now I'm going to balance my resources to go get it. Like I've pondered it. So what I think, Scorpio, I think it's like you're having some clarity come to you. You're having maybe, okay, so your intuition may have been blocked, but it's coming back. Or something was hidden from you and you're able to see it now, whether that's internal or external. You feel like a renewed sense of hope, okay, and moving forward, which is where the Ace of Wands come in. Like you're finding that you don't have to sit in this Five of Wands energy, okay? Everything doesn't have to be conflict and competition all the time. There are other things that you could be doing. So let's discuss your obstacle here. With you spent a lot of time thinking about what was, what could have been, what should have been, what you thought might have been, what happened, why it happened, how it made you feel. What else can we say about Scorpio's obstacle or challenge at this time? Yeah, you spend, but it's sideways, okay? It came out sideways. So when the Hermit is upright, it's you're withdrawing and you're doing a lot of reflection, okay? Reflection and looking in on yourself. When it's upside down, it's like you're becoming reclusive and isolating yourself, okay? And so, since it came out sideways, how I'm going to read it is that as you're doing this, you kind of bebop back and forth between just coming in to do self-reflection or completely isolating yourself. Like you take it to both places when you do it, okay? That is your obstacle. I would rather see you in Hermit upright, where it's all about self-reflection and searching for what you can learn or glean from this versus isolating yourself from others. Because you're like, honestly, you're slowly making your way towards better connections or better choices that are going to make you feel a lot more secure, a lot more abundant, a lot more safe, okay? So let's talk about what you should be doing here. Let's talk about this clump right here. Okay, another card came out sideways, Ace of Wands. Anything else on this? Ooh. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups. And we've got the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Right. All that conflict and shit is in the past. It's done. It's done. Move towards your stability. So, where you're at. So, Ace of Wands upright is right here. Being inspired, finding that spark, finding that enthusiasm, the energy, the new passion to go forward to new things or to accept new things coming in for you. But reversed, it's the delays, the blockages, the hesitancy. And so why that came out sideways, I think, is because you're Hermit sideways, right? Like you're kind of, you kind of go in and you start working on yourself, and then you kind of go to the next level and you completely isolate yourself. And instead of going in and reflecting on yourself internally, Scorpio, and then finding what sparks that passion to move forward, since you take it to the next level and you go to isolation and shutting everything out, then you block your movement, okay? So you have to find like the happy medium there, to where you can go inwards and do work without cutting off the entire rest of the world, okay? Without shutting everything out. With the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, while you're going inward, I feel like most Scorpios that I know, whether it's 100% or just what you project, y'all come off very confident, very self-assured, very bold, very optimistic, you know. And I feel like that may have been dimmed here And so with the Six of Cups, reach back within you. Well, while you're doing this soul searching and stuff, reach back inside of you and grab that part of you again and bring it to the forefront here, because that's going to help you. That will help you again here. And then the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands being here, that's finding an internal balance between your feminine and masculine energies, between your emotions and your power. I don't know how better to say that. Okay, so with your outcome being 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, though, like, you're moving in the right direction. It's like you forgot to tie your shoes and you keep tripping over your shoelaces along the way. You got to keep stopping and retying your shoes. Maybe just double knot them so you quit tripping over them, so that your progress can be more smooth, if that makes sense. 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the outcome. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the outcome here for Scorpio, please. Yeah, let this be done. Okay, this 10 of Swords, like, it came out under the 5 of Wands. Let that be done. Okay. Don't trick yourself into thinking that you have to continue giving energy to that. I do feel with the Moon upside down, and then the Queen of Cups upright, and then the High Priestess showing up here, your intuition is getting stronger. Can you tell me anything else about the outcome here? Right. Okay. You've got the Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups. Like, you're going to make the decision to move forward. You're going to make the decision to go towards better connections, better choices. That's ultimately what your outcome is going to be. You're going to have this moment of clarity. You're going to, like, the devil is a lie. This heartbreak that you feel, or that you think you feel, or that you keep dwelling on, like, the devil is a lie. That's what I keep hearing. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. You can move away from the devil and right towards your wish fulfillment here, to the things that you actually want, Scorpio. The blockage, as with many of the signs here, is internal. Okay, the whatever or whoever caused this in your physical world can only continue to bring drama and dissatisfaction and conflict into your life if you allow it. But once you cut them off and say it's done, it's done. You shut that door, you lock it, you throw away the key, you cut the cords, you cut the ties, you block and delete and all that stuff. They can't come in and keep you stuck, okay? Because you're not allowing it then, okay? So let's see. Okay. Life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Right. So the light is right there. Just balance this out over here. What you're trying to, in the shadows aspects here, like what you get caught up in that makes you want to pull away and isolate yourself. Balance that out and release it. And then come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So if you need help, reach out and help. If you need to message somebody, call them, write them, text them, email them. Hey, I really need help with this. Hey, I really could use a friend right now. I really need some help moving forward with this situation. I'm feeling a little bit stuck. Can you help me, like, talk my way through it? Okay. That could be something you need to do. So overall, you know, Scorpio, you're headed in a good direction here. And that's your message for today. So it's only not finished if you don't allow it to be finished, right? So that means it's time for a new deck. Ooh, let's see here. We'll go to these ones. We'll go Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon. Oops, come on up. one. Alright, we're going to split them up to shuffle them because it wants to be a pain in my backside. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Wednesday, September 20th. See if we can make them shuffle now. Sagittarius. Yes. And that flipped upside down. Alright. Let's see what we've got. What is going on today for Sagittarius? The Tower of the Hanged One. The Tower of the Hanged Man. It's like you're thinking about a tower moment that happened. Let's see. Judgment, the High Priestess, the Six of Pentacles. Like you're trying to see where it went wrong here, okay? What is the challenge or obstacle? Nine of Pentacles. There's a lot of hard work to be done. Okay, a lot of hard work before you can get the reward here. What should Sagittarius do? First of all, Nine of Wands, High Priestess. Stop fighting your intuition, for one. If it's in the back of your mind, you know, trying to tell you something, pay attention. Three of Cups, Temperance. Either you drink too much. You might be drinking too much. That's a weird one. Or what? Three of Cups, Temperance. I'm just gonna go with that because I don't know what else. Nothing else is coming to my mind. That's the first thing that came out was you're drinking too much. Sagittarius. So if that's a thing, if you're drinking too much, we got the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and Death. Okay, it's like Nine of Pentacles. It's like racing towards something and racing away from something at the same time. That's over, like trying to restart it or something. I don't know what that is exactly. What is the outcome here for Sagittarius? Page of Wands sideways. So it's like now you're not sure if you want to go forward. It's like you want to reach out to somebody, but you're not sure if that's best. You have the Moon, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Wands. Like you want to, it's like you want to approach someone or something, but you don't know if that's the best thing. Yeah, to approach them with. Huh. It's like you just want to swoop in, but you're met with very defensive energy on some level here. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's start with your situation, the Tower of the Hanged Man. So what was this tower situation that you were hung up on here? Tell me more about the situation here for Sagittarius. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. It's like your ultimate happiness got screwed up. It got screwed up. There was some kind of pain. Somebody moved on from it, and somebody wants to keep giving to it. Somebody wants to keep giving to it. Somebody wants to try to right the situation, but somebody has moved on from this, okay? So let's talk about the Nine of Pentacles. Why is that your obstacle? Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, Temperance. Like the reward is so slow for you coming in because you're too far up in your head, and the daydreaming and the wishful thinking and the fantasies. There is no balance or peace in this situation. There is a complete and total lack of balance here. You can't get work done by thinking about it, though. You actually have to do, right? So, what's Ace of Cups? The Devil, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups should be positive. You got a lot of cups here. I want to know, like, are you guys drinkers? On the Four of Cups, it's like you get these thoughts in your head that just kind of take it sideways somewhere. A lot of cups showing up. I don't know what that is. So let's talk about what you should be doing here, because let's talk about the Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, okay? What is this Knight of Wands with the High Priestess? You know, much like Scorpio, it's like you go between introspection and isolation while you're trying to protect yourself and find some kind of peace. But there's like a complete lack of balance here with that. It's like whichever way you turn, you're looking at heartache. With the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups both walking towards heartache, like, and disappointment and loss and heartbreak and grief and tears and sadness. Like, it's like no matter how you look at it, that's all you see is like what causes pain. Let's talk about the Three of Cups, the Temperance. What is this? Three of Cups with the Temperance, please. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Okay. Queen of Pentacles might be an energy you're trying to achieve. It could be a person from the past. It could be somebody that you felt like was really caring and nurturing and just stable and comforting from your past. Three of Cups, Temperance, like you're trying to find that again. You're trying to find that feeling again. But the Lovers, the Judgment, the Death, like someone made a judgment call, and the judgment was that it was done. I don't know. So let's talk about your outcome. Page of Wands on its side with the Judgment. Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups. Should I go for it? Should I leave it? Should I go for it? Should I leave it? So it's a craptastic energy to stay in. I feel like this is a continuation of yesterday's Sagittarius, actually, wasn't it? It's like wanting to revisit something it's over. Or it feels like it. It's like telling yourself, if I just keep trying different things or something, instead of walking away from it and learning whatever lesson was there to learn, which yesterday, I think the lesson that came out was that, celebration, to appreciate what you have when it's in front of you, not after it's done, walked away and gone. Okay, so let's get a final message here for Sagittarius. Final message for Sag. What can we say? Anything? Look in a book with motivation and protect your dreams. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Books educate us. They give us learning. They give us lessons. This could really be, look in a book. Look at everything that happened. The book is the story of everything that happened that you're examining here. And find the lesson. Okay? It's like same message, different cards. Kind of weird. But that's what I have. So we're going to move on. Oh, put it this way. All right, let's go to Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for, Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Come on now. Oh, these cards are difficult. My hands hurt today, and these cards are just like stiff, and the card stock is actually thicker on these. Capricorn. Let's see what we've got. Oh my goodness, I don't know what is going on in the main house, but they sound goofy out there. Alright, Capricorn. What? Yes. Okay. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, choices, which way do we go? It depends what you're trying to get to, I suppose. Like, you want to make a step, you just don't know what the step is. Okay. High Priestess, the World, the Emperor. What is going to bring you a sense of achievement? What might end a cycle? We'll see which one that is. Alright, what is the obstacle or challenge? The obstacle or challenge is moving on to something new, Capricorn. Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, Four of Pentacles. It's like you're clutching. You're now you had the Queen of Wands and you had, who was that? The Emperor that came out, or the King of Wands or whatever. It's like you're clutching for control at this point. You're grasping. And you're trying to like hold everything tightly to you. Instead of moving forward here, okay? You can't take everything forward with you. Sometimes you have to let something go, okay? What should Capricorn do? Oh my goodness. Capricorn should do some stuff here. So, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Judgment. Be fair. Like, make a judgment call. Somebody may be waiting for you to make a decision. And they're waiting to hear a fair decision from you. A fair, balanced decision. Something, you know. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. Like, how do you propose to achieve like victory by racing towards something that feels like it's lacking? Okay. Interesting messages. Okay. You got Five of Swords, the Chariot, the Three of Wands. It's like on the one hand you want to move forward, and on the other hand you're just looking back at like, oh, like these bitches, look at these bitches. Like, what is this? I don't know what this is exactly, but let's look at the outcome here. What is, no, the outcome is another stack of cards. Then we have the Emperor shows their face again with the Page of Cups, the World. It's like you're trying to run it back. It's like the Emperor is feeling out of control. Like, no, I want this feeling again, so I'm going to run it back. I'm going to put out some offers and see if I can get that again. You know, see if I can regain control of this situation and just run it back. That mentality would lead to a tower in conflict, okay, because it's done. Like, oh, okay, so your outcome over here was Six of Pentacles, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess. It's like trying to figure out what else you can give to this so that you don't have to let it go. So you can bring it forward with you on some level. Because I don't see any indication of letting go here or moving forward from this, okay? So the Six of Swords came here, and nowhere in here did the Eight of Cups come out. Instead of Eight of Cups walking away from something or the death, the only indication of ending is the World, but that could also be an achievement or like continuing cycle, right? Instead, it's like you're trying to figure out other ways to give to this so that you can hold on to it, Capricorn. So let's go up here to the top and let's start from the beginning. Let's see. Tell me more about this situation for Capricorn. With the Two of Wands, Two of Swords. Tell me more about that, please. We're going to do card barf all over the place. What do you got going on? Okay. Three of Wands. Then I think these came out, right? Seven of Pentacles. The Emperor. The Six of Cups. The Knight of Swords. The Justice. It's like you're looking ahead, but at the same time, like, when am I going to get my credit for the work that I've done? What else can I put into this? The Six of Cups is there, so the past is still there, and you're not, like, you're racing to the past. It's weird. And then the Hanged Man, which makes sense because there's cards about moving forward, but cards about not moving forward. Okay, here we go. Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, the King of Wands, the World, the Devil. Like, there is movement going on somewhere, but it's like not being allowed to fully cycle out here because of some kind of, I don't know if this is a codependent situation, maybe with the Devil, like, who is the Knight of Pentacles in this situation that's trying to move forward, right? That's interesting. There's a lot going on there. Capricorn. So, Five of Cups. It's like you're miserable, but you're not. It's like you're still gonna sit on that throne and just not. I don't know how much balancing versus juggling is taking place here. Let's talk about your obstacle. Six of Swords, the Fool. Why is this here? The Ten of Cups. Ace of Swords, Five of Swords. Like, it's very clear that there is no harmony in this situation. Okay, there's a lot of arguing and disputes and conflicts. So I'm not understanding the resistance to moving forward here. It's very clear that it's become, yeah, not stable. I don't know who's been hurt. I don't know who's clutching at stability. Who is doing what here? Let's talk about things you should be doing. Things Capricorn should be doing. We have a whole bunch of stuff out here. And we're going to get one card. Four of Wands. Things we should be doing are things that lead us towards stability and community and a sense of belonging and a feeling like a homely feelings. That's things we should be going towards. If you had to choose, if you had to make a choice here between things that bring you peace or things that make you feel alienated and lost and without, like, and she's, even though she's like here juggling these two pentacles, she's facing things that bring peace. Okay, that's where your focus should be. So let's talk about your outcome here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Star came out on its side. The Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. All right. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Like, are you offering somebody another option or opportunity, or are you looking for another option or opportunity, or waiting for some kind of change to occur? Because then we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups facing each other with this Two of Cups in between. And the Queen of Swords, I mean, swords aren't very emotional, okay? And cups are very emotional. This could be yourself, or this could be you and someone else. Like logic versus what you want kind of thing. With the Two of Cups here, it could also be like finding a compromise, maybe. That would be ideal, wouldn't it? Because if not, the universe is going to make its judgment and bring you a Tower moment here. That Two of Swords, that stagnation will bring nothing but Tower moments. Okay. When we sit in one place for too long, things start getting very uncomfortable. The universe starts making things very uncomfortable when things aren't the way they're supposed to be. We need to make a change. When we don't make the change, the universe makes it even more uncomfortable. It's like turning the burner up on a high, and it eventually leads to a Tower moment, some kind of explosive like thing that happens. That card wants to come out, so we're gonna go with that. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It said that seeing is believing, but the fact is the bleh. Start over. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite of is true. Believing is seeing. Thank you. So, indeed, if you, well, and then if you're seeing what you want to see too, right? Like, and that's what we try to do a lot of times. We try to see what we want to see in a situation, and that's not always the truth of the matter. You got wisdom here twice with manifestation. I really feel, I'm not even going to read the descriptions, because we've already been over these a few times. Well, we might. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper, manifestation step 1. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Be very clear about what you want. I do talk about that a lot, about being very clear about your what and your why. The wisdom, this tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. So, maybe write down your manifestations, or, you know, write down what it is that you're working towards. Maybe the wisdom is your intuition. Whatever kind of sound that makes to you, what kind of, you know, because that's like, it's like it can, I have the hiccups. Listening to your intuition, paying attention to things can give you them aha moments. And you may realize that the way you want to see things isn't the way that they actually are. Believing is seeing, and then you have the star on its side. So upright, the star is hope, inspiration, positivity, faith, renewal, healing, rejuvenation, right? Also a card of balance. She's pouring. She's on land, in water, pouring into the earth, pouring into the water. That's balance there. But upside down, it's hopelessness, despair, negativity, lack of faith, and despondency, like not responding. And when you're sideways, you're somewhere in between the two. Okay? You're somewhere in between the two. You have to pick which side you want to be on. Okay? I don't know. I often feel like I'm reading for a couple of different groups of Capricorns. I feel like the messages kind of go back and forth here every couple days. So I guess take that for what it's worth. And we will go on. Mark that off. We're going to go to Aquarius now, okay? Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Oh, no. Get back in there. The Devil and the Eight of Swords wants to come out. No toxic thoughts, okay? No toxic thinking. We're not doing that. Let's talk about Aquarius here. If I recall correctly, didn't you have the grand adventure yesterday, Aquarius? And I feel like Knight of Swords, you might still be in it. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius today. What are we doing this fine and wonderful Wednesday? Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Okay, new opportunities. We are going towards new things, new offers with a sense of optimism here. I like that. Knight of Wands is here. The Strength is here. The King of Wands is here. You're feeling strong. You're feeling bold. You're feeling assertive. You're feeling motivated. You're feeling empowered and impassioned. But I don't feel that you're racing, okay? Because the Knight of Cups is like steadily going along, where the Knight of Wands is racing. So maybe this is what you feel like inside. This is what you're presenting outside, okay? Does that make sense? What is your challenge or obstacle at this time? Okay, justice. Making sure that things are balanced and fair. Making sure that... Right. Six of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands. You don't want to rush into anything that you're going to rush right back out of. You don't want to rush into anything that's going to waste your time and effort that you're going to want to move right away from. Perfect. Perfect. This is a continuation of yesterday. I feel like this is perfect. Okay. So what should Aquarius be doing then? Oof. Okay. A lot. So first of all, we have the Six of Pentacles, the King of Wands. We are not forcing anything, okay? We are not forcing things to fit. We are not forcing things to be balanced because that's what we want, right? We're not forcing it because forcing it means it's not. Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. We are keeping our wits about us and using our knowledge and our logic to move slowly towards something that's very stable. This is freaking gorgeous. Okay, Aquarius, I want to be your friend. Teach me your ways, okay? Three of Pentacles, we are working with other people. We're collaborating. We're sharing ideas. We're doing the work. This is, I just want to squish you right now because this is freaking just perfect, okay? Yeah, you are cautiously taking the leap, okay? You've got like some guidance here, okay? And you're only going towards things that make you feel like the sun is shining down on you. So while you're standing out here looking at your options, you're making sure that they're balanced. You're testing the waters first. You're not jumping in head first. You're dipping your toe in to see how it feels. You're checking it out. If it doesn't feel right, you're going to pull your foot right back out that water and keep going. Perfect. Aquarius, I could take notes from you, okay? That's fucking amazing. Pardon my potty mouth. What is the outcome here for Aquarius? Ah, so much stuff. 6 of Cups. We're not going to get hung up in the past, but we're not going to completely abandon everything because there are things. Now, there is some Knight of Swords, racing energy. This stuff kind of came out sideways. Would have come Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Because you're trying to eke it all out, that would be why it's sideways. It's not entirely balanced. You're not entirely sure where to put your energy. There are opportunities. You're not entirely sure which ones you're going to go forward on. You are putting in work, but you're not entirely sure where you're putting in the work yet. You know something is done. I don't know why that's on his side. And this 2 of Swords, I feel, is not so much about indecision as it is about trying to tamper the urge to just race head on into things that may not be for you, okay? You have the 5 of Wands at the bottom, the 3 of Wands, and the Sun. You've moved on from a lot of conflict, and you're not looking for conflict anymore. You've had enough of that, okay? You've had enough of all that. You're running away from that. You're looking for things that are worth your work and effort, that are going to bring you to a beautiful place. You're using your intuition. You're doing the work, okay? You're not standing there looking, you're not crying over spilled milk anymore. You're looking for things that make you happy, meaningful connections. You're not paying attention to the things that aren't going to fulfill you or leave you in a place of disconnect. Like, you're trying to stay balanced. You're not trying to deal with devil energy. You're not trying to be stuck in your head. You're trying to stay moving, okay? You don't want to get stuck in this 2 of Swords energy, but you don't want to be reckless either, okay? This is perfect. I'm not even gonna bullshit you, Aquarius. I am envious of, I just kind of want to get in your headspace and take notes from you, okay? So let's see here. It's like looking for wish fulfillment after some kind of disappointment and then showing up again here. What is this Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups that you're after? Something stable. Something stable, something that makes you feel abundant, something that makes your cup feel overflowed, like makes you feel fulfilled and just full. Something that doesn't make you feel like you're trapped, okay? Something that actually makes you feel some sense of completion and safety and stability. Beautiful. Why is justice the obstacle? Oh, didn't come out all the way. Why is justice the obstacle here? I had a thought, but we'll see. The Hierophant, justice. Because, justice by the justice, okay? Because you are very aware of cause and effect. You are very aware of how quickly energies can shift and go awry. You've learned a lot of lessons here, Aquarius, and you are almost hyper aware at this point. So you're almost hyper diligent when you're trying to make your choices. That could be, yeah, see, it brings you a little bit of anxiety here while you're trying to make these choices. You need to just remember to trust your intuition. You have little internal alarm, an internal alarm system. The bells will start ringing and dinging and flashing and everything when it doesn't feel right. So Trust yourself here, okay? Like, you have to trust yourself, because I feel like you know exactly what you're not going to tolerate at this point. What you have to work on now is your intuition and trusting yourself to be able to identify if that's actually going to be a threat of going back to that energy, or if it's safe to move forward. Okay, so like as we're moving forward, what else can Aquarius do here? Because I see that you're not going to rush into anything. You're not jumping into anything. You're being very careful. Okay. Ace of Swords sideways. Right. So upright, it's clarity, truth, concentration, breakthroughs, a vision, okay, new ideas. And when it's reversed, it's confusion, miscommunication, hostility, arguments, destruction, and brutality. So, don't allow yourself to become hypercritical, okay, as you're exploring options here. Just know, if this is what your intuition tells you, if you feel that in your little tingly spidey senses, this Five of Pentacles, if it's going to leave you out in the dirt, so we move on slowly without rushing to the next thing, okay? We don't sit here and become hypercritical of things. We just, whatever your first impression is, if you're working off vibrations and feelings, Aquarius, you'll feel it. You'll feel there are people that, like, when you get around them, you just feel so relaxed, so comfortable, so calm, so joyful, whatever. And then there's people or situations that you get in that literally, like, make your skin crawl, or make the hair stand up on your neck, make you, like, your stomach churn. Obviously, use your intuition there, and know, in that sense, you wouldn't be being hypercritical. You would be knowing that that is an energetic reaction that you're having to a person or a situation that's volatile, and it's not what you are looking for, because you're trying to move away from anything that causes conflict or instability. So that's easy enough. So let's talk about your outcome here. We got the Ten of Swords showing up again, but this time it's upright. So this time you're sure that that's done, okay? Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Sun, the Magician. Yeah, you are, like, you're choosing what to work on and what to walk away from. You are only focused on what is going to bring you to the sun, okay? That is your focus. That is your goal. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Moon. You may not know how you're going to get there, but you know you're going to get there. You know you're going to find the other half to this connection, if that's what you're looking for, or you're going to find the other part of that balance that you're seeking, and you're going to be successful at it, okay? I think what's going to be done with the Ten of Swords up right here, I think what's going to be done is any kind of indecision, or if you're not trusting your intuition and stuff, I think we're going to be done with that soon, and you're going to be moving forward much more confidently, right? Yeah, it's going to become very, 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 very easy for you to say, will this bring me peace, or will this bring me conflict? This is going to become very simple for you to identify as you're moving forward here, Aquarius. Beautiful reading, beautiful message. Damn near perfection. You're like a step away from perfection here, so don't let it go to your head. But today you're on point. So anything else for Aquarius here, please? Anything else for Aquarius that we can add to this? Precious time. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Right. So, while you're making your decisions, you're dipping your toes and stuff. Be aware that everything that you do affects someone else in there, like energetically as well, right? And vice versa. You don't want people to waste your time? Don't waste theirs. Wisdom, wisdom, divination, listening to your intuition and paying attention to the lessons that you learned. Music, listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. I mean, you may be clairaudient. I get songs all the time in my head. There's always like a concert going on up there, and it's almost kind of annoying at times. That sometimes I'll just be talking to someone or doing a reading, and a song pops in my head, right? And then I have to say it or sing it just to get it out, because it becomes like the worst earworm just bouncing around up there. So you might be the same way, Aquarius. Or it could not even be music. I mean, pay attention to what you listen to too. What you feed your mind is, you know, affects your energy. But additionally, music is things that you hear. Pay attention to what people are saying versus what they're doing, okay? The truth rings true in your ear, and dishonesty, you kind of catch that too. So pay attention to what you're hearing around you as well from other people. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there. This was pretty freaking stellar. This was a fun one. Probably one of my favorites today, Aquarius. I think you might win today's reading so far, but we'll see. We still got to do Pisces. But the level of focus and decisiveness and determination that showed up in this reading, that's goals right there. Okay, so let's go on to Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. Ooh, come on now. No Four Cups energy, Pisces. What is going on? Oof, hard shuffle. Ooh, my little fishies. Okay, there's some optimism coming here. The Page of Pentacles peeking out. And it unshuffled. Come on now. Let's get in there and shuffle properly. Thank you. All right. Let's see what we're up to today. Pisces. What is Pisces doing this glorious Wednesday? We are throwing cards all over the place. We were here, then we were here, then we were here. So first of all, we're starting with Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Five of Cups. Okay. There could go a couple ways. The way I like to see this is you're examining the past. You're realizing which parts you were kind of fooling yourself on, where you were given energy to, okay? Got the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands on its side. It's like you're trying to find the courage to talk to somebody else about this or to reach out about this. The Page of Cups. But you're going to do it. You're optimistic. You're trying to be optimistic. You're trying to work your way through this, Pisces. This is good, okay? So step in a good direction, okay? There was a lot of conflict and a lot of defensiveness, a lot of stuff you've had to overcome. But you did it, okay? So them 8 wands are behind you twice. So let's see, what is your obstacle or challenge at this time? Pisces. Your intuition is sideways, okay? We need to turn that up right. Your intuition is sideways because you're stuck between like the light and the dark right now. Okay, you're like in between. You're in between, and it's leaving you feel like a sense of disconnect. You got 2 5s. It's like you're halfway. Okay, you're halfway to grabbing that cup that the universe is trying to give you. You're like you're in between right now. Okay, what should Pisces do? What is their next best action? Don't miss opportunities. Don't sit there too long. Anything else? No. Okay. Okay. Yeah, don't get stuck there, okay? You always have choices you can make. You can always choose to move forwards towards something more connected and more light, okay? What is the outcome here for Pisces? Oh, sideways and upright. Okay. Everything that came out sideways, we're going to take it. 5 of Wands. Conflict, competition, whatever. Sideways. Queen of Pentacles. Balance, abundance, nurturing, caring. sideways, Judgment, sideways, Death, sideways. So you're right in between, Pisces. You're right in between. You're right on the cusp of a breakthrough, okay? With the Eight of Wands there. Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups. You've been doing a lot of work, whether you realize it or not, okay? You've been doing a lot of work, whether you realize it or not. Now, with the Queen of Cups showing up, though, where the High Priestess came out sideways, right? Like, so you're right in between the light and the dark there with your intuition, with the Queen of Cups showing up and then leading to pushing forward to the Star, pushing past the Nine of Swords to the Four of Wands, to the Fool. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be freaking fantastic. When you get to the other side, Pisces, you are just gonna take like this big, huge breath of relief. Everything is gonna feel so much lighter for you. Okay, so let's clarify. Well, I don't know what the hell to clarify here. Let's go with because I could see where you're stuck and everything. So let's find out. The only thing I guess we could find out more on at this point, because I can't pin down like any one particular situation, right? So let's see. When it says Four Cups, don't stay, yeah, over it. Like, get over it and take that cup, right? Don't stay in the in-between. You're gonna have to go one way or the other, preferably the good way. So what else can we tell Pisces to do? Okay. Two of Cups. So we don't want to disconnect. We want to stay connected, okay? What else? Two of Cups. You want to stay connected even though, like, you just feel, it just feels like you're so heavy. You just want to set these wands down, but you're almost there. You are almost there, Pisces. Like, peace is right on the other side there. So when you get across that yard and you can set down your wands and go in that house, you can lay down, you get some peace, okay? It's so close. Like, you're just in the in-between. Queen of Cups again. The Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. You're so close to this breakthrough, this new lighter energy. This Ace of Pentacles also resembles like the sun. Look at the glow around that pentacle. And it's like, take the light. Take this, okay? Anything else on the outcome here? Anything else on the outcome? Why do we gotta come out sideways, though? Let's see here. Yep, you're still kind of like balancing between. In your head, take the next step. Bam, sideways. Judgment is repeated. Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles. You're okay. So at this time, you might continue to feel like you're kind of halfway between worlds right now. Okay, things like this don't resolve overnight, Pisces. What I could say though is that you're working your ass off on this. Okay, you're working your ass off because you don't want this. You don't want these. Let me show you what it's going to look like when we take this out and start flipping stuff the right way. We don't want this. We don't want this. Okay. Let me finish cleaning this up for you because we're going to paint a clear picture. Things to work on. You can reconnect to your happiness. I can leave the Six of Cups there because you can keep things from the past that bring a sense of connection or happiness or returning to your inner child, okay? We can set those upright. You can be brave and courageous and work with other people, okay? You can keep that. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to turn this Judgment upright twice because you're going to make that decision. You're going to make the call. You're going to make the call to sit in some Queen energy, not in conflict energy. You got the Page of Cups twice. We're going to keep him upright, okay? Eight of Wands pushing forward. We're going to allow death and rebirth to happen. That can stay because that's positive, okay? Now, what you're left with is figuring out what to work on, being brave enough to talk to other people about it, remaining optimistic, making the judgment call, making the decision to sit as in a queen and a divine energy, okay? I don't care if you're male or female here, Pisces, work with me, okay? You're going to make the decision to let transformation take place. Let this come in for you. You are going to make the decision to be connected and be at peace. You are going to use your intuition to turn towards the light and that which makes you happy. You've already put in all this work. You're going to let the wheel turn. You're going to make the decision to take the leap of faith. You see how much nicer that all looks when you take all the doo-doo shit out of there? Okay? That you take all that doo-doo shit out, Pisces, all that indecision, all that in-betweenness, all that wishy-washy energy, and this is what you're left with. You are left with something absolutely beautiful and balanced and emotionally fulfilling, and that makes you happy, that you've worked for. You'll have a sense of achievement, a sense of accomplishment. It's going to make you feel good. This is what I want to see on the table for you, okay? This is where I want, Pisces, this is our goal, is to get you to something like this, okay? So let's see what else we can pull for you and we'll wrap this up. I am rooting for you. So there's that. Let's see. What last messages can we give Pisces here? Hope. That's perfect. Hope is always there even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Right? We took all the cards that could be perceived as negative off of the table and we made a positive reading here. Even with the death here, because after death comes rebirth. After the end comes something new. Right? We have look in a book and abundance. Again, for whoever else got look in a book, not just looking in a book literally, but it could mean there's a lesson that you've been learning, okay? And as far as abundance goes, prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and humanland, there is enough abundance for everyone. Literally with the Ten of Cups here, right? So much abundance. But that also is saying, if you keep hope and stay optimistic and keep pushing, Pisces, to get to the other side, okay? And letting these lessons come in for you so that you can end this cycle and turn the wheel in your favor. The abundance that might be coming in for you is all the abundance that's been around you the whole time that you just haven't been able to see. Because yesterday it was showing, was it yesterday? It was showing all the support that you have around you, everything you have right there at your disposal that you're just not seeing. So I'm actually starting to tear up a little bit. I'm going to be a crybaby. But Pisces, I think when you come out on the other side, the abundance that's coming in is everything that's been there for you this whole time. You just have been, you've been facing the dark for so long that you didn't see the light shining around it. Does that make sense? That's what I have for you. That's pretty deep stuff, but I'm going to stop because I'm going to turn it into a crybaby, and I don't feel like it today. So that concludes today's messages. Hopefully these helps some of y'all. I would prefer if they helped all of y'all, but I mean, the odds. But I want to say thank you to everybody who has newly subscribed. I want to say thank you to everybody who returns to my channel. It means a lot to me that you would stick this out and continue to grow with me. That's all I want to do, is grow with each other and help each other grow and help everybody make progress and move forward. That's, you know, that's what we're supposed to do. So if you could do me a proper and like if today's message helped you, comment and interact, let me know, you know, what landed and what didn't. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get alerted when I upload, which is every day anyway. Well, Monday through Friday on here right now. And then in my description box, if you look, my socials are linked there. You can go to TikTok every night after midnight. So like if you obviously don't stay up till midnight, but if you get up at like say 6 in the morning and peep my TikTok, there will be a new daily mini read there with just a quick message. And then on Instagram, it's like a daily card pull, 1 to 3 cards generally. And Friday is a pick a card on Instagram where you can use your intuition to pick which card you think holds your message. But that's where it's at. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow. Y'all stay blessed. Oh, my butt hurts. Bye.